Right, YouTube, this is UKZ Revolutions. This is one of my first tutorials. And before I start, I just want to say that my voice could be behind this video or else in front of it. I'm still trying to figure out the microphone thing with Cam Studio. Um, yeah, apart from that, let's get started. So, this is what we're going to be making today, a floor effect, or I might put it in front of the video, I don't know yet, but just kind of floor effect. And this is extremely basic. You can obviously make it go over and back and up and down and stuff like that with the text still on it. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it extremely simple with no color. And I added a light so you can see it better. So first of all, let's go to new. Might help, wouldn't it? But so you can use like whatever you want. It doesn't have to be a cube, but obviously if you want a flat floor, you want a cube. But yeah, polygon, sphere, cone, whatever you want, you can use whatever one. But I'm gonna use a cube because it's the one you just saw, and I would definitely say you should put it 100 by 100 by 100, obviously to make it a cube, because it looks the best. Because 200 is too big, and under that's just about too small. So whenever you're happy with your cube, it doesn't have to be like mine, but whenever you're happy with it, go down to MoGraph and cloner object and drag your cube into cloner object, and then you have this like kind of one big one. Click cloner object. Oh yeah, 4 actually. Go to mode, grid array, and you should have that, whatever that is. See now down here at the current shit, I should have done that. It says 3 by 3 by 3. I would say the best, if you're gonna add text and use it for an intro, like one of my intros, I put it against the back wall, so the back wall was moving while the camera was. But I'm just gonna keep it on the floor again, just to keep it simple for the tutorial. But I would recommend down here at the current you go 15 by 1 by 15, which would be just about the right size for the text. It does not. It could be anywhere from 15 to 20 on the first and the last one. But whatever, you can choose it yourself. So make sure you have cloner object clicked, and grab the corner and keep pulling it out until you have separate boxes. Just leave barely enough space so you barely notice that they're different boxes. And the same thing in the other direction. Just barely enough spaces again, like that. And then you're left with that. It's looking like it. So next thing, you have to make sure that you have cloner object clicked, or this won't work. MoGraph, go down to random effector, and you can obviously see what happens to your piece. So before I go on, I'm just going to change my keyframes to, yeah, I'll just change it to 30. So I make sure you have auto keyframe checked, and make sure that around your little box goes red. So click random effector and make sure you're at 0, and just put in a keyframe and go along to just randomly 24. That's what I'm going to use, and then bring it down to 0, and it's going to auto keyframe that for me. So you can see that whenever I play it, obviously it goes back. And it's doing that because I'm recording. There. Yeah, but it's very. This is like very basic. You can, again, like I said, you can make it move a lot more, and it looks far better with text and color and stuff like that. And it looks really good with more lights. But and it looks really good as a back wall. If you if you don't want it to be a cube. Maybe like a sphere is kind of pointless, but if you make it like a polygon or something and use it and make whatever kind of polygon you want, use it as a back wall while the camera's going past your text. It looks pretty good. So right, so thanks for watching one of my first tutorials, and rate and subscribe. Slay you alive.
One more word and you won't survive.